My name is Lecturer Clergy Bishop Kenya Michael Otome, United States of Kenya Republic Presidential Aspirant, come 2027 election or period to that time. This is actually our manifesto of Tumaini Liberation Party, which of course I will be the president, ceremonial president, and my vice president is none other than retired Kenya Army Brigadier Nixon Kukuba Honorable. And then we have also Prime Minister in that government, incoming government very soon. And that is none other than retired United States of America President, His Excellency Dr. Barack Hussein Obama. He's a Kenyan, but he has ruled America fairly for close to 10 years. I have also my powerful First Lady, Honorable Charlene Ruto, the youngest daughter of our President, the incoming head of state, Dr. William Samoei Ruto is going to be my First Lady. Today, I want to talk a bit of, anger. In that case, how to handle anger in a fallen world of sin. Because we have a lot of anger now in Kenya because of a crashing down economy. Among other social ills which are befalling upon all of us Kenyans, close to 49 tribes and about 50 million human beings, with also other foreigners among us from different nationalities. So we are actually ravaged with a kind of anger because of a lot of problems. In the book I'm reading, it's called the Bible, New International Version, Sunderland Publishing House, Grand Rapids, Michigan, United States of America publishers. All right, that is Grand Rapids, Michigan. If you want actually New International Version, and the Word of God gives us wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. All right, in the book of Proverbs, chapter 2, verse 6, the Lord gives us wisdom and understanding and knowledge also. From His mouth come knowledge and understanding. In that case. So we are warned today that do not associate yourself with a person that is easily angered. In the book of Proverbs chapter 22 verse 24, it talks about do not associate yourself with an easily angered person because he will entice you to do something wrong. Many people have killed themselves, even in the Bible. Like, Christ's accountant, disciple Judas Iscariot, in Matthew chapter 27, verse 5, because of, betraying his master, Jesus Christ. And also Samson in the book of Judges chapter 16, verse 30 and 31. He also killed masses of human beings, including also, that is Samson, including also many other Palestinians, and he was also a great warrior of Israel. After his eyes was plagued by a prostitute he has married called Delilah, which was actually a kind of a Hamas Palestinian woman. So anger is there in the whole world, and we are warned, not to, to be, associated with such kind of human beings. Alright, which are easily angered. I say in Judges chapter 16, verse 30 that 1, Samson has cleared so many human beings. And likewise, Judas has killed himself, the brother of Jesus Christ, in Galatians chapter 1, verse 19. So remember, anger is there. I am even myself controlling my anger, surely, but I'm really being angered a lot by the Kenya government. The Kenya government of today and even the previous governments have been actually killing human beings unnecessarily and allowing also invading enemies to kill us. Particularly Marsabit County government of Kenya. We have lost so many youths some years ago, and they are buried in churches. Particularly in Anglican church, we have even 3 priests of Marsabit diocese. Stephen Houghton, a British, was also killed mysteriously, actually in a mysterious death. He was the founder of that, church called Anglican Church of Marsabit diocese. Stephen Houghton, I know him. When I was in Marsabit High School, in 1978 to 1981, I was Christian Union chairman, and my first chairman was the one who was crushed by army helicopter. Was also gone with so many politicians, called Bishop William Wako of Anglican Church. Another one also is buried. There are three of them. That is Romo Borana, and also we have another one called Adano Tuye, Gabra. They have taken initiative of peace in that part of the country, but they are all crushed. Even Stephen Horton was also died in mysterious death. He was killed, obvious. Followed by William Wako Bishop. Also, they are all bishops. And Andrew Tuye, Adano, Gabra also died. And the politicians have been paid 30 million shilling by the late president, the Kibaki government, honorable million, but they are not paid actually. I want the Kenya government to pay them 50 million each of them and to be exhumed and buried in a dignified manner. We have also African and Church Songa. Human beings were killed, like you can see them here. This is Mr. Lantare, university graduate for the year. Okay. This one also Nairobi University, and all of them actually Kenyatta University, some of them, and also we have Jessica Leado, university student, and also this one Lantare is also killed. This one is Chuchu Lamosor died, he was killed, and then this one is Peter Leopele was also dead in Musgrave in Marsabit. The all university student. We have also these choir members of mine. All right, we have also 4 of them killed by suspected terrorists, alluding with this priest called Bishop Lamadero of Marsabit African Church, who have run away now to hide himself at the Mkorori, Mount Kenya, foot of the Mount Kenya, not Mount Kenya, Mount Kulal, Katap. Is now hiding there with a lot of animals after selling people's blood and also selling this part of the land. This is Marsabit, if you don't know, near the border of Ethiopia and also bordering, Somalia-controlled county government of Wajir, and we are not very far from Ethiopia and also Sudan. So this is me preaching here, and after I left there to go and teach Naro Bible College, this human being now are killed and buried in the church. I wrote on 10th this September 2024 to the Department of Internal Security, State Department for Internal Security, and National Administration Arambe House. That is actually, the Minister of Internal Security, His Excellency, now Deputy President. He was elevated to be Deputy President. His Excellency, Honorable Professor Kithure Kindiki. Because of their fighting, I wrote to him actually fighting with his, former Vice President, Rigathi Gachagua. The case was delayed after I wrote on 10th September 2024 to exhume this human being and to also engage me, which of course they did, and to compensate them with 50 million each of them were in mass grave, and 4 injured one to be paid 25 million. They have not objected so far. They have agreed, but the current head of state is aware, and also the State Department for Internal Security and National Administration current Internal Security Minister, Honorable His Excellency Kipchumba Murkomen, he does not want to talk to me. Even yesterday, he ran away from his office. That is the President's office, Arambe Annex. He does not want actually to honor what Kindiki told him. Professor Kindiki have agreed for this human being to be exhumed and buried, particularly the one now I've already highlighted from Songa, Lilian Larapo, which was my choir members in Musgrave, in Songa location, African Church, Marsabit Consulate, Lilian Karawale, Peter Mosor, and Targasia Lesidele, and university student also killed were Daniel Alantare, Miss Jessica Lado, Mr. Peter Leobele, Mr. Chuchu Lemosor, and Mr. Daniel Lantare. Those are 4 university students. And I said again, Miss Lilian Larapo, Miss Lilian Karawale, Mr. Peter Lemosor, Miss Anne Targasia, James Lesidele, They are also in mass grave. And the injured one critically is Mr. Alan Daniel Moile, Miss Lina Lasamza, Miss Esseya Lanataman, and Miss Parawa Larabu. Alright? They are here. Alright? So the president have agreed, deputy president have agreed, obvious, for those human beings to be exhumed. I have, he has already written to me, and a copy of yours. It is actually Murkomen have it, because we are also in WhatsApp. So Murkomen now is delaying the issue, does not want to do that work, which was told to give me soldiers, special forces, alright, Kenya Army, special forces, or brigade or operations, those who are specialized in detonating bombs and mines, because those areas are so volatile. We can encounter, God forbid, such kind of scenarios that they are putting bombs, on those areas along the roads to blow off people. So we are actually have requested, Army Special Operation Brigade, which is comprising of all units which are specialized to help us, commanders of different, army arms of army, like artillery, Kenya Air Force, Kenya Navy in case of any eventuality, and the Deputy President Office have approved it. Actually, it is here. All right, it is here. The Deputy President has actually approved on February 19, 2025. That actually my inquiries have he has actually taken it into account that this human being, 8 of them will be, exhumed, and then for injured to be also, compensated. And the involvement of the Ministry and of, Interior and National Administration is also crucial. He has highlighted here, together with also alliancing us, together with, Marsabit County Government, National Security Agencies, because we have also there, the District Commissioner, Mr. Sarone. We have also Edward, OSPD. So another, leaders to give us actually law enforcement also in together with the Kenya Army, which are going to accompany me. Then in that case, I'm actually not paid as a African Church priest for 25 years. This is my letter. All right, this is my letter. I was employed on the 1st December 2000, and they have not paid me money. They used to pay actually at that time from 2000, 10,000 shillings. You can now know how much amount I'm supposed to pay, to be paid. So actually, another thing actually I need you also to know, we have also some foreigners who are affected in that kind of a scenario, particularly after we left each other in September 27, 2028 to 2001. We have missionaries affected, and also Kenya priests and evangelists and elders, particularly senior evangelists. We have left each other also, and our properties are destroyed completely. All right, you can see it here. All right, and now I have also I was given by AIC now some stations. There are about 25, but I have not actually written one. I've forgotten one called Merile AIC, but I'm given 25 stations, including that one. All right, to be mine now, and the umbrella of called Interdenominational Church International. You will see it online. After now, we have sensed that the priest which is there, called Daniel Amarada, have started even selling, those plots, those mission stations, all right, with a very small amount of money. We have discovered he has sold even, African Church Songa Dispensary with 20 Kenya shillings, and he was given 15,000, and 5,000 was installments. And he was also having some elders like Mr. Philip Lesweka Lekapana and Mr. David Barnaba, secretary, and the elder called Philip Lesweka Lekapana and He is himself now Daniel Lamadada passed at that time, and now he's Archbishop of Marsabit. He have sold the part of the church about 4 acres, close to 3.5 acres, to Mr. Solomon Alkayo Tapardai. You know, we are together with a dispensary, which is a block house, about 4 rooms. So he has started again selling other parts of the, other stations in Marsabit. So that's why now I'm given by AIC to take care as mine, so that I can at least develop them and look for funding to start the work. There are about 25 stations. All right, they are here. All right, there are 25 stations. If I should mention them quickly, one of them is African Land Church Moyale. African Land Church Moyale I'm given, followed by Moyale Dabel Station, followed number 3 by Gargasa Station, followed by number 4, Marsabit Township and also Guest House Stations, and also number 5, Dripgombo Station, and number 6, Marsabit Songa Station, the one now with a lot of dead people inside the church compound. And then African Church Marsabit Kiturone, I'm also given, number 7. Number 8, I'm given actually Karare Station. Number 9, I'm given Kambo Station. Number 10, I'm given actually this one called Loglogo Station. Number 11, I'm given Laisami Station. And I'm given also Bargoy Station, which is not mentioned here, or Merrill in that case. And then I'm also given African Church Kor Station. And then I'm given number 13, Gurnit Station. Number 14, South Horse Station. Number 15, Loyangalan Station. Number 16, I'm given also Old Road Station. And then Gororo Station, where now the priests who have sold so many places have fled to be there. Bishop Lamadada. And I'm going to, to remove him there, as I've removed already. Another one called Daniel Siole, who is selling also blood like him of human beings and selling pipes to Ethiopia of Songa location, Sabugonso there. Together with another teacher called Francis Lakanambal, headmaster of Songa. They are alliancing with a terror group. They will tell the government, 3 of them, together with Lamadada Bishop, whom they selling blood of these human beings, because we have so many different countries terrorists there. We have Somalis, Al-Shabaab, we have also Oromos, and also Kenyans. We have also Kenyan terrorists, surely, because people have guns there. Number 19, also Kalash Station, I'm given. That is actually Gabra area. I'm also given Marsabit Kurkum Station with petroleum, which was used by British government 1920 to 96 at Troy. I'm given 21 Marsabit Leret Station near the border of Kenya and Ethiopia, at the edge completely along the border. I'm also, that's Dasanech area, a neglected kind of tribe. I'm also given 23 now in that case, because I've mentioned also Merele, which is not there, but it is here. Also, this I've forgotten. I've already reported to the head of the minister's office. All right, and also the deputy president's office that I've forgotten one, and they have agreed. So we have also number 23 now. That case, we have Gatap Station, African Church Gatap Station. All of that station, which people have chased the Wazungus and probably killed them and take their properties and start their own businesses, lodges in the Marsabit, in that Gatap area. They took all the Americans and also Australians, Germans. They took their vehicles and took their houses, properties, and go and start. We have the names of those human beings who are doing this. They have actually attacked those Wazungus and also chased them, and they probably killed them, because we don't know where about they are, most of them. Number 25 is actually Los Kriache. Number 23, 24, Los Kriache Station. Isaiah Gatabovias, 23 and 24, Marsabit Los Kriache Station, which is actually also, we are going to also start knowing what is there. And then finally, we have also Lokile Lengi Station, which is number 25. Among other congregational, stations, which I'm having, and I'm going to check them, not only this one. So that is how it is. And I've already written, to the President of America, His Excellency Donald Trump. I wrote to him on the 21st January 2025. The letter is here. You can read it. Alright? I've written to him directly, express, kind of email, as well as through, his embassy in Kenya, Nairobi, which is near Village Market. And I've requested him, I said, requesting you, sir, through United States of America, U.S. Embassy in Nairobi, to inform him actually, okay, His Excellency, great nation president, His Excellency Donald Trump, to help us to exhume also, these human beings, because the government now is in crisis, and to send us also FBI detectives, okay, to help us along with us, also ours, alright, to exhume these human beings in some kind of, circumstances, and also, to check themselves, their lost priests, which I've already listed here and sent to him, and also Anglican Church of Marsabit, priests to be also exhumed. I've written also to Britain, the British, current, Prime Minister is aware of this, so that they can know what to do with Stephen Houghton, who is now lying in that, mass grave in Marsabit Anglican Church. And I say the following loved ones, have been actually terrorized, missionary Americans, and their whereabouts we don't know, but some of them we are told they are in Transmara. But I've listed some of them here from Marsabit County Government, which we believe they are affected greatly. One of them is Americans, Reverend Gary Shopping, Reverend Tim Calte, Reverend Tim Knowles, Reverend Tim Hans, Reverend Del Beverly, Germany missionary Dr. Brigham Focking, German Sister Katerina, okay, number 7. Number 8, Reverend Colin McDougall. He was chased and we don't know where he is, together with his family in Ileret. And number 10, Brian Hoffman, Reverend Brian Hoffman, together with his son. We don't know where they are. We are told they are in Nairobi. We have tried to look for them. We haven't. We are told they are sometimes appearing in Baptist Church near, City Mortuary. I tried to look for them several times, but I have not seen them. Number 11, Reverend Michael Butterman is an American also. Reverend Tim Tisdale, an American, the founder of Gatap Station family. Reverend Herbert Henderson, the son of the late missionary Reverend Al Henderson also, which we have his grave and his, wife in Kijabe, here in Kenya, Kiambu. They have been actually also killed mysteriously here in Nairobi. Okay, the father of Reverend Herbert Anderson. We are going to exhume them and take them to those stations, like Logologo, and bury them in a dignified manner. They are British American missionaries. And also his brother now, Reverend Herbert Anderson, is Reverend Howard Anderson, died also mysterious death. Also, and we have also another one, 14, which is not listed here. Among many other sisters, like Cherry, Sharon, and so many of them, Helen Halbrand, Helen also Cameron, and also the family of Charles Barnett and Gurnet. We don't know where they are. They are not listed here, but we don't know. We are told the station is vacant. They have been also killed in Gurnet. Some consuls like Samis. We need to check them. I need America to check them. So actually, I've written about all those human beings that they need to be checked by Americans and also Germans and also British to help me, because I'm tired actually, but I'm not stopping working. And then the British missionaries who are the founder of Anglican Church Marsabit, Stephen Houghton, need to be exhumed and buried in dignified manner in his own country, Britain. Gabriel Priest also, Andrew Tuye, Daniel Tuye, his wife want him to be buried dignified, that is Helen Kabale, okay, at their own home, and then given 50 million. And then Borana tribe, Oromo, Bishop William Wako, his wife also need to be compensated with 50 million and buried in dignified manner at their home, rather than being in the church compound to bar people from, attending services. This is a Borana Oromo. His wife is called Naomi J. Wako. So the blood of Abel is still crying from the ground in Genesis chapter 4 verse 10. And also Prophet Samuel has killed King Agag of Agag, who is actually notorious killing human beings in 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 32 and 33. And God does not want us to show mercy or kill us, so we can have a cleaning land, and also from people killing each other to deter criminal killing human beings. In Deuteronomy chapter 19 verse 13, God actually recommends the killing of people who are killing others, who are doing sin deliberately in James 4:17, and sin is lawlessness in 1 John chapter 3 verse 4, and the wages of sin is death in Romans 6:23. So I am actually wishing all those dead people Christ's humanity sympathy in John chapter 11 verse 35. The one I've mentioned and the one I've not, people need also to know and also to pray for us, and particularly me, because now I'm really so much exhausted, because I'm dealing with all this kind of stuff, using my resources, and I'm now completely in economical kind of crashing down kind of a situation. I've not been paid money for 25 years this year. All right. I was also assisted by Americans when they knew that I was not paid any money by my employers, Kenyans, when I was teaching Narok Bible College, and they wrote also and saying that I'm dead. I was teaching beside Bible College, Narok County Government. They wrote and said that I'm dead. All right. When I was paid, I was also helped by Chalka International, Birmingham, Washington D.C. All right. They also wrote to them and say I'm dead, but I'm still alive. The founder of Chalka International, Birmingham, and also helping so many countries like Philippines, Kenya, Belarus, Haiti, Peru, India, Sri Lanka, Uganda, Thailand, and Mexico. That is actually the founder of this organization called Board of Directors, and the founder of this Chalka International, which was called Silom before. He used also to help Marsabit in 1990s. They are now in Section 58 Nakuru. But other people now are calling this, rather than calling Chalka International, because now Dr. Max was also, poisoned in Section 58 in Nakuru, Kenya, and he was also admitted together with his wife after food poisoning at War Memorial Hospital, Nakuru. Okay, level 5 obvious, probably. And I went to visit, I visited them, okay, and that's the last time now we met with them. That is actually June 2001. That is the time now they left Kenya, and they used to have to sponsor Kenya, but now people now are messing up with the organization, because they are very old and I don't know their fate, because they have written actually. I was also helped by Northwest Baptist Church, Birmingham, Washington D.C., with the $100 per month, but they have written to them saying I'm dead. I was also helped by, Steve Humber, together with his wife, Chris Humber, who is actually an attorney at law in that company, and also in law of, Dr. Max and Malice Lang. So I was actually given money by also Steve and Chris family, $100. And actually, I was supported by the founder of the project with 25. That is a total of 225. Now my money are diverted to be given to other people. Some, I don't know how far is that true. They are saying they are giving the principal now of AIC beside Bible College, the one I was teaching, called Reverend Steve, Lutinga Lentoror. All right, he was a 4 years trainee at one of the Nairobi institution here called Graduate School of Theology. So he's there. I don't know how far is that true. We are yet to confirm with the company. They wrote and said that actually I'm dead, and then they defaulted my support to the principal of the school of beside Bible College in Narok, called Stephen Lotinga Lentoror. So we are yet to establish that truth, whether it's true or not. But it is yet to be happening. So what do I want to say here? Dr. Max, if you don't know him, he is here together with his wife. For those who might have seen him, because he's well known. Alright? The last time I was with them was actually when at the State Lodge of Kenya Nakuru in actually March 2001. Alright? Yeah, that's the time we have last met them. So I'm a graduate of Marsabit Bible College. Here it is. You can see. Alright? I graduated actually that time, which is stated here clearly, and it was actually 2000. These are my classmates. Okay, very competent from all for 7 county government, but very few of them are alive, and some of them are also facing a lot of challenges in life, because we are trained for years. 2000 graduates, 1996 admission class of that time, to make Christ known and to make the whole world to know Jesus and to know Christ and to make him known. That is the banner of the college. And that's the time now I graduated. I went also for further studies to Ramona, United States of America, Vision International University here in Kenya, Village Campus, Limuru. Graduated also, 2004. I completed also Islamic Studies, graduation. Alright, equally kind of, staff. Alright, having online distance learners, that is Columbia International University distance learners of Islamic Studies. Both good theology and also terrorist theology. I am given permission to do that. And I have both, knowledge of Christianity, good religion, theology, and also Christianity, terrorist theology, knowledge, and also Islamic terrorist theology knowledge. Like now these terrorists are calling that we have also terrible terrorists in Christianity perspective who are killing human beings. I've mentioned already. So we need actually to know that there are Christian terrorists and also Islamic terrorists, and we need peace. Alright? We need a kind of what we call psychological peace, which is also within us. We need relational peace, harmony among humanity. We need spiritual peace, which is between God and man. Alright? That's the kind of peace we need. Alright? As we struggle now to reach God in his actually dwelling place, although he's omnipresent everywhere and omnipotent, so powerful and omniscient, knowledgeable above us, we need to know that he's also in heaven and is here. In Isaiah 66 verse 1, I am blessed with so many mansions. In John chapter 14 verse 1 and 2, you have your house there. So we have also the effect of war that I have already written to the president. Sometimes together with the Prime Minister, His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga. This is the copy I've given to the president some years. Alright? That was actually 2003. I told him about peace is important because we have disadvantages of peace. War can bring us no money, no peace, no. We will have a lot of debt. We will have a lot of debt and debts, and many people will be saddened by such kind of scenarios, being crippled, maimed, and losses of lives of human beings. So we have to have peace actually. Otherwise, there are a lot of effect of war. In that case, some people also will benefit by selling guns and getting a lot of money. All right. When others are crying, others are laughing. So war can destroy communities and families, and disrupt even our developments, socio-economic, and also fabric nation. Peace will be tampered. And also we are going to lose a lot of people in a physical kind of war. And also our psychological kind of minds will be affected and hurt. And we'll have a reduction of our materials of, capital or economy in that case. And the war can cause death, injuries, sexual violence, malnutrition, illness, and also disabilities. I've already alerted to the president about all these kind of, issues. A lot of people will experience sodomy and also rape, which of course many people will be contracted with different diseases like HIV and curable diseases and others because of such kind of scenarios. And we will have also post-election violence, kind of we have witnessed 2007 and 2008, whereby we have lost so many human beings when the competition was so stiff between Raila Amolo Odinga, who garnered 1.6 million, and Kibaki 1.2 million, and there was also 210 consensus. My vice president was also among this race. He was number 2, but he was actually told he was number close to number 2, but he was not given that kind of mandate. His Excellency Honorable Kugubo, Jeremiah Kugubo Kenyatta, who is now my vice president in the next government, he was number 2, and Raila was given to be number 2. So what I want to say, among other leaders also, like Pastor Pius Miro was also number 4. All right, Kalonzo Musyoka, Honorable, all of them was number 5. So, and he was being given an opportunity to be vice president for 10 years. So violence, negative effect is there during post-election violences. We have witnessed. And also we have problem solving will be a very hard thing to be done when people have lost their lives. So even though there will be kind of a persuasion, mediation and adjudications and reconciliation and arbitrations and negotiations, it may not actually sometimes have a kind of a help to many people, because it is a kind of a force or coercions that is so costly to human beings. So what I want to say here, when there is no peace and justice, people will suffer a lot. And that's why we are now having problem in Kenya. And so we need to promote justice and build a kind of peace in our society, particularly if our leaders will be transparent and show no partiality, nepotism, and favoritism to us. I was shocked yesterday, surely. We have actually gone to the President's office, His Excellency Dr. Sir William Samoei office. I arrived there about 9:30 a.m. yesterday. All right, yesterday on Wednesday. And the soldiers are so cooperative. The officers who are guiding State House are so cooperative, and also Deputy President Office. They are so cooperative and elderly senior officers, not young youths. They are human beings who are so disciplined, and they really scrutinize you and also get the information why you want to see them, and you prove why, and especially although they cannot actually go to some details. So I really commend those soldiers. They are not given food, surely. Okay, at State House, no, at the Executive Office of the President, Arambe House Annex, based at Central Office, closer to Kenyatta International Convention Center. We stayed there since 9:30, and not one day. I went there several times to 5, the closing time. Only Murkomen was actually there. Although there are so many, he's hosting so many ministers, there's only internal security minister was there at the kind of a building. The president was not there. All right? And that is his office. I went several times. His Excellency Dr. William Samoei, with all due respect. There's no hospitality. You will not be given even water to drink. You will not be given tea. You will not be given food. We stayed there the whole day. Murkomen went again and left us. Did not see anyone. He is internal security minister of Kenya Republic. And actually I was carrying all this stuff from the Deputy President office to give me soldiers, a special army operation brigade. Alright? Alright? Which have been approved by the Deputy President office. He decided to disobey the orders completely. Alright? He is not hitting the office of the Deputy President orders. Alright? For the reason best known to him. And the Bible says we need to respect those people in authority. Alright? When I wrote actually to remind actually, Grindiki, again, what was, what Ivy has forgotten about this execution and compensations, he was elevated to be, Deputy President. He is now actually honoring the, after God actually elevated him, probably, and he was the son of a priest, he wrote actually to me back and said, go, I have agreed The office have agreed to give you all those stations, which have, of course, I've requested them. They have signed it here completely. Those stations, they are mine now. Okay? Alright, they are here. Alright, check whether there are some more people who are dead within these stations apart from that one. Because we have now an evidence. This one, one, they are signed actually, officially. Together with one which is not signed but is mine. It's like they have agreed. They have, I'm a human being and short of, sometimes also I can sometimes fell short of doing perfection. I've forgotten Marile, but they have agreed. I've highlighted all these things that those priests were there now are selling the station, they're here. Alright? And the office of the president knows that I'm actually a priest, surely. Honestly, signed here, clearly. Okay. I'm not paid money. But everyone charged for 25 years. Okay? And I've highlighted all what is needed. The people who are dead are there, pictures are there, I'm there preaching, and the location where they are supposed to be is there. I've done all this. Alright, clearly, it is here. Alright? Alright, it is here. Correct? Alright? Alright? So, the deputy president have actually honored my response and they are ready to. They have said that I am supposed to be given soldiers. Alright? Okay? By internal security minister. Is the one who is supposed to order, alright, for me to get now special forces. Okay? Kenya Army. Okay? Special forces. Operation units called brigade. Okay? SOP. Army Special Operation Brigade. And to give me also facilitation funds. Because now I don't have fund myself. They used to give priest money for nothingness. Like recently, the president have given my of and trained priest 20 million shillings. Why not give me to go and do this work? More than even that. Okay? And to give me soldiers to accompany me to do this work. Which of course I am sure I will do it. Okay? And I'm highly trained lecturer. I'm a teacher, lecturer, clergy. I'm used to teach in Narok Bible College before. I've also taught paramilitary general service unit here in Utawala College as a civilian spiritual affairs volunteer for 12 years. 2000 or 2016. Paramilitary general service unit is an official force of an official force equivalent to Kenya Army. I've also taught Covenant College of Missionary County Government of pastors taking both Islamic and Christian theology for many years. And now I'm a politician now looking forward to be Kenya president. Alright? Of United States of Kenya Republic. And I've also taught other pastors, during COVID-19 pandemic season 2020, like even Friend Theological College pastors who are also having big churches here like Salvation Army. Reverend Pastor Ronald Wanaloba has graduated. Alright, I've also taught East Africa School of Theology, that is Presbyterian University of East Africa, here in Nairobi, Presbyterian University of East Africa. A student called Reverend, Robert Karume Mahui. He is from a church closer to me here, of PCA, Presbyterian University of East Africa, student. He was also deputizing association NAT actually, Kenya Union of Teachers, kind of vice secretary. And he has also big, companies here in Nairobi. He has masters now, and I also coaching him during COVID-19. He's called Robert Karume Mawe. So, what I want to say here, sin is lawlessness, and we need to handle hunger in a kind of a very careful manner. Because the Bible says also finally, in Ephesians chapter 5 verse 15 and 16, okay, do not live like an unwise person, but as wise person, to make use of every opportunities, because we have now the bitterness syndrome of anger worldwide, which can cause us human beings, alright, to be disappointed, resentful, and sometimes full of hatred and even commit murders. Also harm ourselves and others. Alright? So we need to be very careful because we are getting a lot of anger globally. That's why you hear people fighting each other. You know, Ukraine fighting Russia, Russia fighting Ukraine, Israel fighting, their neighbors, and their neighbors fighting Israel, with reason and without reason sometimes. All right? And so, because we have now Hamas and Palestine in that case, are the brothers of Israel. Abraham family broken. Okay, Ismail was actually the son of an African woman called Hagar, which was the son of Abraham, beloved son surely. And he has left them in a peaceful kind of situation with each of them with his own land. And now they're fighting. And also we have Sarah, Isaac, son of Abraham. They are given a portion of their land, each of them. Abraham loved his children and blessed them. Because we have a lot of, doctors, Arabs, and all professionals, president, kings, and also Israel, likewise leaders. Benjamin, Honorable His Excellency, a respectful man, wise man, Benjamin, His Excellency, Dr. Benjamin Netanyahu is there, and so many others. So we need to handle anger because that's what God wants us to strive to be and to be aware on how to deal with anger. Otherwise, it will end you being harmed or killing others and killing yourself as well. Otherwise, may God bless human being living in Kenya and beyond. Today again, we are told actually there are a lot of problems in Kenya going on still, among others. Alright? We are told there are so many problems going on. Alright? So we need to know that the problems going on in Kenya need to be solved. Alright? In that case. Alright? People are not getting what is right. If you read the magazine today, you will hear that things are not going well. And I've witnessed even myself when I visited the office. Yeah, people are not provided with food. Even there's no hospitality in the state department docket. Internal Security Office, they don't give us even, lunch, they don't give us tea. There's no hospitality kind of ministry there. So people are so hungry. You can see them even going out and look for food. And likewise, visitors like us, we are not provided with anything. But they are so welcoming people. They are good people surely, working in the offices, including soldiers. They are good people surely. Very humble people, very wise people, no problem. But the leaders are not actually like that. Alright? So that's actually what I want also the president to note. To give those officers, hospitality. He also told me to relay this message to the president and to the deputy president and all the ministers or cabinet secretary officers and all politician officers. Let them provide people with hospitality, tea, food. Rather than staying there and they go and eat and they come and, pass us and again live in another lift opposite the door we have entered. And they go out full of their bellies when we are so hungry. Mungu anasema lazima upende mwingine mwenzako kama vile unajipenda. Kama uko na chakula patia mtu wengine pia wana. Kama uko na pesa patia likewise. If you have resources, give to needy people. Bwana. I'm speaking in Nairobi National Government and Mbagazi Village, Miongo Ward. I have so many people needy here. We have given them what we have, and we are all now, just level-headed. We are all almost in problems. The government need to bring food also to the slums of Nairobi. 17 constituencies and 85 ward assemblies. People are dying in this Nairobi more than any other counties. And also the president remember that the blood of Abel is still crying all over for the dead people, and also the deputy president and also security sectors know that. No one wants his child or woman or his family members to be killed, to be abducted, to be terrorized, to be sodomized, to be raped. Alright? Treat other people the way you treat your family if you are a leader in that case. Otherwise, may God bless human being living in Kenya and beyond. I'm still reminding you, I'm Bishop Kenya Michael Oltome. Alright? United States of Kenya Republic incoming president, with my vice president, His Excellency Honorable Nico Gubo, retired Kenya Army Brigadier. It was on ballot paper 2007, number 2, election. And also our powerful Prime Minister, retired United States of America President, His Excellency Dr. Barack Hussein Obama. His Excellency Barack Hussein Obama. Kenyan want him, 99.9. I'm just going to be a ceremonial president myself. Alright? But also, mark at the back of your mind, I will be Commander-in-Chief of Kenya Defense Forces, the Kenya Army, the Kenya Force, and the Kenya Navy. Otherwise, my powerful Prime Minister, powerful. I am also going to have a powerful woman who has actually prayer. Her prayer now has been answered by God, among other many other women. Alright? Number one, actually, First Lady with our office is the incoming head of state, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the youngest daughter, Honorable Charlene Ruto is going to handle this, to hold this Bible. To hold this Bible short. This one. Alright? New International Version Bible. Alright? And I'm also going to have, other women. Even the daughter of, Supreme People's Power President, His Excellency Dr. Raila Amolo Odinga, Honorable Winnie Imgad Raila Amolo Odinga. Winnie Raila Amolo Odinga. The current, East African Assembly Member of Parliament. No objection, she's also going to be my wife, among other women. Alright? The one who have brought me also quite a number of children, including the mom of Dr. Lotome Eli Michael. Alright? Microbiology doctor, mother, is also my wife. Honorable, Martha, Kureti Lesantam is my wife, Lotome obvious. So what I want to say, among other, women. So remember that, actually, that's how it should be. Alright? That's how things should be. And this is actually the Bible I'm using. It's called, Sunderland Publishing House, Grand Rapids, Michigan, United States of America Bible. Alright? If you want to have one, you are free to do so. Alright? If you want to get one copy, you can. Alright? You can. Alright? You can. This one. So remember that that's me. This house I'm living is mine now. I'm given by, Kenya government. These are 1956 disposed houses of British America. British houses, actually. Queen Elizabeth houses. This one, I've renovated it. Alright, you can see it. Alright, I've renovated it completely. Alright, it is here. And God has blessed us here. Alright, this is where I'm living. If you don't know, this is the house. Otherwise, it is actually a nice house disposed by Queen Elizabeth II government of 1956 built. And the State House of Kenya Republic was also built by British Queen Elizabeth II in 1907, together with other governors or president of British, which have been ruling Kenya 1920 to 1963. A very nice government, sure. So this is actually where I'm living, and may God bless human being living in Kenya and beyond. Amen.